Hi, in this book review for The Girl at My Door by Rebecca Griffiths, we have a fictional story about real-life serial killer John Reginald Christie. Now, John Reginald Christie was committing murders in the late 1940s, and I believe in 1953 he was executed for his crimes. So the author, Rebecca Griffiths, she writes a story, and you have two central characters. And let's see, there's Queenie and there is Joy. Now, Queenie and Joy were good friends. They came from completely different walks of life, but they were good friends. And at some point, Joy catches the eye of someone who ends up asking her to marry him. Well, the problem is Queenie also had her cap set on this guy, and Queenie commits an act of betrayal so devastating that it had a cascading effect on everybody's lives after that. Now, while Queenie and Joy are navigating the changes that are taking place, my cat's on his way up here. While Queenie and Joy are navigating the changes that happened because of the betrayal that Queenie committed, Christie is like an unnamed narrator in the story, to the point where he's plotting his next murders. He's choosing his next victims. So you have two stories here that meld together. And here's the cat. There's the cat. Sorry about that. Okay, my apologies. I knew he was going to do that. Okay, so you have Christie, like I said, trying to come up with this way of getting this victim or that victim. So the question is, was Joy or Queenie in Christie's range of victims that he was going to choose? So I found it to be really really intriguing story, because this might be the third book this year where I have read a book about a real life serial killer in a fictional setting. So I think Rebecca Griffiths did a great job, because she showed how people's lives were shadowed by someone who meant to do them harm. In addition to this, there were things that Queenie, the way that she lived her life, by the way, she was kind of like a lounge singer, and she almost even got a record contract. Well, her challenges were real, but it wasn't just Queenie and it wasn't just Joy. There was another character who is Queenie's best friend, Terrence. So, who's Terrence? What impact does he have on the story? And why am I even bringing him up in this review? Because, again, I said that it's about real life serial killer John Reginald Christie. So you see, it's kind of like a complex web here, but it's a really, really good book. I want to see. Okay, it will be out on the 23rd, and my blog tour for this, I believe, is the 23rd. Okay, so what I'll do is I won't post this video until the blog post goes live. That way I can link the video in the blog post, or link the blog post to this video. Either way. So I know I was a little discombobulated, because once my cat jumped up here, it kind of distracted me. But I just want to tell you about it. Girl at My Door by Rebecca Griffiths. The publisher is Bookouture, so I want to thank Bookouture and NetGalley for this arc. The link for this book will be in the description below, as well as I said, the blog post, if you'd like to see something that's not as jumbled. So we'll call it quits on this video, and hopefully I'll come back with more. Thank you. Bye-bye.